Hello, friends. It's Mrs. Short here to read you another holiday story. If my hair looks a little crazy today, that's because it is. I slept with it in braids because I didn't feel like drying it, and this is what it did. Well, you know what? I went to work out, and some people said, "Your hair looks like fancy today." And I thought, "It does?" So I thought I would read a book that's called Fancy Nancy and the Splendiferous Christmas. And if you've been a faithful viewer of Mrs. Short's YouTube at reading short stories, you've heard me talk about a high school teacher that I loved who called me Fancy Nancy. So I figured, well, if people think I have fancy hair today, I think it looks pretty messy. And I didn't put on a lot of makeup because I was working out. Well, I'm going to read Fancy Nancy and the Splendiferous Christmas, written by Jane O'Connor and illustrated by Robin Preiss Glasser. It is a series, and if you know the Fancy Nancy books, you know there are a lot of them. This one is mine, but they have a lot of them at the library. So let's see who the author and illustrator dedicate this book to. So the author, glasses time. Make sure they're the right glasses. Dedicates it to her splendiferous sister Jill and all the wonderful Christmases they shared growing up. And the illustrator dedicates it to her sister Erica, her confidant and touchstone. So I think I'm going to dedicate this book to my favorite teacher. His name was Mr. Vossler. He was a journalism teacher who gave me the name Fancy Nancy, who some of my high school friends and my friends now still, all in fun, call me, even though I'm really not that fancy. Our house never looked fancy, except ta-da! At Christmas time. Wow. Mr. Short's house does not look that fancy. I love Christmas so much. It is important to find a tree with a wonderful aroma. That's a fancy word for smell. Bruce's spruces. So they're looking for a tree. I have this piece of hair. It's driving me crazy. Goodness. I think bigger is always better. But my dad says we must compromise. That means we end up with the tree my mom wants. Mm-hmm. That's how it works in this house. Cute little town. On Christmas Eve, we get out the ornaments. Some were Grandpa's when he was a little boy. These are heirlooms, my mom says. That's fancy for things that are old and valuable. Here is our tree topper. Isn't it gorgeous? I bought it last summer with all my birthday money. It is never too early to prepare for Christmas. And I have to tell you this amazing story that I just thought of as I was reading this page. My sister sent me a wonderful Christmas package filled with goodies that she made. And do you know that she sent me 2 beautiful ornaments that were on our tree growing up that my mom had crocheted, like the outer part of an ornament ball. I had forgotten about them, and when she sent them to me, it just made me so happy. So there's a connection that I have to this story, and I hope that you have a connection to this story, and let's see how it continues. Well, we always wait for Grandpa to decorate the tree. He'll be here very soon. While we wait, we bake Christmas cookies. My sister helps with the sprinkles. Mmm, delectable. That's fancy for yummy. Guess which ones I decorated? Fancy Nancy likes to be fancy even with her cookies. I finished wrapping all the presents. This quilt is for Marabella. Put lace on anything and voila, it's fancy. I also make a tiny Christmas card for her. Voila is a French word for here it is. Next, we go caroling, which is fancy for singing Christmas songs. Looks like they're singing the song Deck the Halls. You might not be able to see the words because they're so small. Can you see them? And look at how happy they make people as they walk around and sing Christmas carols, Christmas songs. Back at home, still no grandpa. So we plead with our parents. Pleading is like begging, only fancier. Please, please, pretty please, can we please just put up the topper now? Ooh la la, everything it says on the box is true. It spins, it flashes on and off, and it changes colors. My dad says that Grandpa called. He'll be here any minute. We wait and wait, and we wait some more. How can a minute take so long? Frenchie is not as patient as I am. Of course, we know Frenchie is the dog. The big book, large book. So I unwrap one of her presents, and it's a tug toy. Frenchie is strong, but I am stronger. I pull hard. What do you think's going to be next? Oops! The tree sways. Oh no! Oh no! Look out below! Boy, the tree, the tree topper smashes to pieces. I am devastated, which means upset. Only a zillion times worse. Just then, Grandpa arrives. I tell him what happened. Look at all the Grandpa's carrying. Oh my goodness, poor Grandpa. When life gives you cracked eggs, make eggnog, Grandpa says. What does that mean, I ask? It means you improvise. That's a fancy word for using whatever's around to make something. We make a new tree topper with glitter and pom-poms and ribbons. And Grandpa says, one day you will have your own family and you will tell him how we made this together. Oh, it's going to be an heirloom, I explained to my sister. It's very sweet. Very, very sweet page. I like that page. I like all the pages. Decorating the tree is so much fun. There's no such thing as too much tinsel, I keep telling everyone. Only one word describes how magnificent, joyous and sparkly Christmas morning is. And that word is splendiferous. So cute. Look at Frenchie in the background is eating the crumbs from the plate of cookies left for Santa. He's eating the crumbs. I hope you enjoyed Fancy Nancy. Joyeux Noël. That's French for Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate. All right, I have more books that I will be reading to you. So stay tuned and enjoy. Thanks for listening, friends. I will see you next time. Bye.